Because until the end, like, yeah. Oh?
Wait.
What's happening? What's happening? Who is it?
What?
Oh my god!
Wait,
oh my god, it's Liv! They're doing it again!
They're doing it again?
Why would you do it against Ronda? They're doing it again!
In less than 24 hours. Can they not hold on to a women's Money in the Bank briefcase?
Don't do it!
What are they doing?
No!
Why?
No! Why? She's gonna be a cash-in failure! No! No, Liv! Roll her up, please! You absolute buffoon. Are you kidding me?
Why are they doing this?
Why in God's name would you ever do this?
Every year!
You! Come on, Liv!
Liv would have been perfect to hold it for ages. Oh, roll up.
One, two, three! It's better than her losing it, but why did we have to do it again? They can only do it one way! Fuck! Jesus Christ! Well,
I thought they were polite where you came from.
You know how I said that Steve Dangle is the screamy hockey guy? I'm the screamy wrestling guy.
Is she gonna put her over? She just fucked you, Ronda. She came out after you'd had a match. That's not babyface behavior.
Oh, maybe. No, maybe. Turn her heel, for the love of God, please.
Bullshit. Bullshit. That is not human behavior. Ronda better slap the crap out of Liv.
Come on. Kidding me. There you go. Liv Morgan is, in fact, your new SmackDown Women's Champion.
I mean, I'm really happy for Liv, but, like...
I was really looking forward to a run there. Oh,
60 minutes on the clock.
Boy.
If anyone's tuned in, they don't know what's happening. I basically, the way we've worked out our predictions with the tiebreaker is if I get Seth Rollins right, we tie. The tiebreaker is how long the match goes. I said 18 minutes, 21 minutes. The halfway point between that is 19 minutes and 30 seconds, which is what we're waiting for. Luva kick. You got 3 minutes to win this match. Did somebody say 3 minutes? Seth's got 3 minutes to win it.
Seth hasn't been in the ring in a while. If Seth Rollins were to just scamper up the ropes right now and steal this from me, I think he's right there on the apron. But, oh, buddy, this is very exciting.
Oh, shit. Shit.
And we're taking out the Giant.
Boom. There you go. Curb stomp's got to be the last. Oh, my God. No, no. Don't waste your time.
Oh, yes.
Don't waste your time on this. No, you're burning my minutes. Oh, my God. Okay. There's less than a minute to go. Seth has to win this match in less than 1 minute for me.
Oh, they're doing setup spots. There isn't a ladder set up
There's
yet.
no ladder.
Oh,
no. 19 minutes. We're at 19 minutes. Less than 30 seconds to go. Seth, wick out.
Oh, my God. I didn't expect this when I came into work today, boys. But we got 15 seconds left.
Oh, no.
Seth Rollins is nowhere in sight.
10,
and with 10 seconds
9,
left, I am proud
7,
to announce
6,
that there is
5,
a new
4, 3,
Jam That Champion.
1.
The Mountie always gets his man. LIW for life. Pete, I've brought it home. Well done, Adam. I'm glad that you enjoyed your one-time reign as Jam That Champion.
Yeah.
You'll never have it again, and Butch is in the ring now. It feels good.
Fucking, of all the things I need right now, fucking Butch is here. Fuck's sake.
Oh, give me right on 21 minutes. Give me a little bit extra.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Congratulations.
Thanks.
There's your fucking handshake, Tempest.
Babyface turn at the end of the show.
All right. Well, at least I can sleep in SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You know what's sad?
Get a good night's rest.
You know what's unfortunate?
What?
I'm not going to be here for SummerSlam.
What do you mean you're not going to be here for SummerSlam?
I've got a wedding that night and I've got the day off. I've got like a week off. I'm not going to be here that week. So number one contender.
Cutting and running. So what have we got here? Nick Corvello says, so just like foreign talent from NXT UK or whatever to the main roster, all it took for Tempest to get a championship push is to relocate from WrestleTalk North America to the main roster and get saddled with a foreigner gimmick. Congratulations, Tempest.
Oh God, this is NXT 2.0. Oh no, I've become what I hate.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
There's nonsense. Oh, we're getting something spicy. I don't know what this is going to be.
Another person?
Oh, there's going to be another person.
Oh, shit, son. Okay.
Well, that was decidedly underwhelming.
Sure, why not? Hi, Austin. Oh, fuck, he's going to win it, isn't
Probably. All right.
he? All right.
Where was your mind going?
Well, I think we both thought Cody somehow, which would make no fucking sense.
No sense whatsoever. But
stranger things have fucking happened. I will say Theory also does lessen the chance of the fucking puppet.
Yeah, a little bit.
What happens if there's no jam in the jar?
Oh, no.
There'll be no jam in the jar.
Should we just say that the women's winner will then win? Because, I mean, what are choices?
I mean, that would be Luke.
It'd be Luke.
That'd be Luke, second time
Luke.
in a row.
It wouldn't be the puppet.
It wouldn't be the puppet. I mean, I'm not against it, because then you'll actually have a winner.
Yeah, so it will actually have meant that those names coming out of the case for the women's match will have meant something one of these 2 years. Riddle, twat him. No!
Oh, Riddle's gone.
Yeah. Oh, this is so weird. Yeah.
Theory's done it, folks. Which means new jam in the jar.
Oh,
it goes to Luke Owen. Is your once again jam in a jar? He's absolutely going to jam it in on you, Tempest.
Oh, dear. Yeah, well, he's going to wake up in the morning so confused. He's going to get tweets. Tweet Luke right now.
Oh, of course he's going to take a selfie from the top of the ladder with the briefcase.
Just before, actually, we do get into the chats. I actually don't know how much you know about this. So, Jam in the Jar, we had the Jam in the Jar ladder match. It was the men's match.
Yeah, who had?
Well, that's the thing. No one had Austin Theory because Austin Theory was a last-minute addition into the match, which means that he did not have a WrestleTalk avatar. So, a decision was made on the stream that we were just going to defer to the women's match instead. And who had Liv Morgan? Your two-time Jam in the Jar holder, Lukewarm, Luke Owen, D-A-D. I'm Jam in the Jar again.
You better not be having another kid.
How does this keep happening? How do we keep doing random things,
mad.
and we keep ending up with the exact same results? We had Andy and Adam win the Jambles again this year, and I've won Jam in the Jar again this year, all randomly.
The odds against that happening are staggering.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
I can't wait for your to just show up in the middle of the night on a show.
Well, I mean, I'll say to Tempest in today's WrestleTalk news, I feel the summer of DAD is approaching.
And I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad. I legitimately feel bad for people that thought that there was going to be like a major difference. And, you know, that's the thing with like NXT. Like NXT is a little bit like they do more like read in between the lines type of stuff. Like I wouldn't like some stuff, I guess you can call it a little bit edgier, but I don't even really feel like it's that edgy. It's just like they do like tongue-in-cheek stuff, you know?
Yeah, well, I
So-
guess what I don't know what like Sean may be referencing there, but maybe he's talking about toxic attraction
Oh
being
yeah,
like
because they're like, you know, they come out and they're all like sexy.
Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, well, such a sexy thing, right? Like that is essentially what NXT
Oh my god,
is.
is that the face you give your wife?
Oh god, I'm
it's
so
time,
sexy.
girl.
Yeah, come on now, this is it.
How did you become a father, Luke? With that face, I would have
Denise,
been like, boy, bye.
Denise, I look in the mirror every day and I wonder that. I'm like, hey, how the hell did you bag your hot wife and B, she let you impregnate her? How did this happen?
That's amazing, Luke. You're like, hey, girl, let's get it on.
Come on. Toxic attraction
stop
over
it,
here.
Stop it. Stop it. I have a terrible image in my mind now. Oh my God. Bless her heart.
Bless her.
And I've seen you in the freaking, when you were lukewarm Luke Owen.
Oh,
Am I saying that right? When you had the vest and the chest hair, and I had to do a full 1 hour show with you like that. So now I have
that
like,
period of time.
I imagine you with
so much.
I imagine you with that face and that costume. And my imagination has run wild. I need these images out.
If anyone's curious, my wife never asked me to wear it in the bedroom. Like it remained in the office and there it stayed. And I think then it just went in the bin.
I remember that episode, she felt bad for me because I had to do the entire show with you like that.
I felt bad for you, Denise. I
didn't
dress
care.
up like this. I looked like such a doofus for so long. It was all Ollie's idea. He was like, "Oh, it'll be really funny," and I'm like, "I just look like an idiot. Like this is real stupid."
It was amazing, though. It's just like now I have a really great visual, and I think everybody here has a visual now of how Luke became a father.
It's my new Disney Plus TV series, How I Became a Father. Anyway, like it's
TV PG. Anyway, it's not TV PG.
That's not TV PG. Let me tell you this much. That ain't TV PG. NXT it kind of presents itself with this ratio. Like it is a horny show, NXT. Like 2.0 is a horny ass show. Like Raw ain't gonna be that. Like I think they're trying to do it with NXT UK. With NXT 2.0 because they're like, this will be a way to appeal to the younger demographic. I think that's their game, their aim for it, right? But like, I don't think they're gonna be doing that on Raw. Like, you know, but having said that, Alexa Bliss did a topless thing on Raw a few years back. That was TV PG. Liv Morgan's return promos before she came back as well was going to be Lana's lover, but then they scrapped that. She did like vignettes in a bath and things like that. So they've done this before in the PG era. I don't think that's going to TV 14. It's gonna be like, oh cool, well now that's what we're gonna have all the women do again. Johnny Ace is gone. It's probably not going to happen.
And I think that like on NXT they have toned down a little bit of like the juiciness on the show. I don't like to say the H word. Sorry. So
you don't want to say horny, Denise?
I don't like saying that word. I feel like that's worse than like shit and damn and all of those other words. I don't like the H word. It just sounds so inappropriate. So I say juicy. It sounds terrible.
Juicy's so much worse than saying
juicy's
horny.
Better. You'd be like,
no,
you're feeling
not.
Juicy? Feeling juicy.
No, that's so much worse than he's never say that.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's so much
It's
worse.
not. Juicy's so much more appreciated because you could literally be like, let's say, for example, you're at a party. I'm not saying I would do this, but I'm
always at parties as well. Yeah.
Okay, so you're at a party. You're not just gonna be like, oh, I'm so H word, right? You know,
and you're not gonna say I'm so juicy either.
No, but at least if someone says like, oh, I'm juicy, like no, there's a better chance that people are gonna be like, oh, she's thirsty, she wants some juice. Versus like, oh, she wants it, you know?
I mean, we've just had a vision into How I Became a Father. Is this what we're looking at for your wedding night? You're gonna be like, oh, I'm God, so juicy.
No. Oh, hell no. Oh, hells no. No, Luke, I ain't looking to become a freaking mama on my honeymoon, okay?
Oh, I'm feeling so juicy right now.
No, oh God, no. But I just prefer saying juicy instead of the H word.
Mod Mother, can we have a poll, please? If YouTube will allow us.
What's worse?
Which is worse? Horny or juicy?
I'm telling, like, I can't even say it. Like, I feel uncomfortable saying it. No, like, I just don't say it.
Okay, well, it's fine. You don't have to read the results out. I'll read the results out because I'm comfortable saying both words.
See, juicy's not bad.
I feel bad for Mod Mother though because she's like the word vomit is gonna.
Wait, I don't get it.
Well, I think the word that we keep saying is going to make her ears bleed because all we're doing is just talking about juicy and horny.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's proof. The H word is no bueno.
It's no bueno. I think when they did the Alexa Bliss thing or the Liv Morgan promos, there we were getting chats from people being like, I don't like this. Like, this isn't really what I want from my wrestling show. And I've seen people say it about NXT. Like, the jokes that people make about NXT aren't that it's a bad show. It's just like, this show's really juicy, and I don't understand why it's so
Why just say
horny.
Juicy, huh? You didn't feel comfortable saying the H where you're like, it's juicy.
I would pop you. Like, I think they were just like, oh my God, the show's so horny. Like, why is the show much horny than it used to be?
Stop.
But like,
yeah, my ears are bleeding too.
Keenan says, first off, you are my favorite compo, Team DeNuke, but how do you feel about the word moist if you don't like the word horny? Also, Luke, I've been tweeting you about the new moist. You like the word moist?
Moist, because I think of cookies, like moist cookies, chocolate chip cookies.
I mean, you just say moist online several times over is not going to be making people think of cookies. Let me tell you that
moist.
For free. Reddit will have a field day with you. Lastly, we do have poll results for which is worse. Man, I can tell you that horny got 19% of the votes. Juicy got 35% of the vote. So Juicy was rated to be worse than
Watch when you're in a situation where you're going to choose whether or not to say the H word or Juicy, and you're going to go with Juicy. You're going to be like, I can't say the H word.
Here's what I will tell you.
Let's say, for example, your mom was like, hey, are you H? You'd be like, no, mom, I'm not H. Like, that's weird. Like, be honest. Like, if your mom was like, oh, like, let's say your mom was prying into your sexual relationship with you and your wife, and she was like, oh, are you H enough? Be like, no.
Yeah, I don't know why my mom's
uncomfortable, right?
Because
now,
I don't
let's say your mom was like, are you juicy enough in this relationship? You'd be like, first of all, mom, don't butt into my relationship. And secondly, I don't know. It just sounds better. Like, I'm just trying to think of worst case scenario. First of all, your mom should not be asking you about your sex life.
Then why are you holding this hypothetical situation where my mom is asking me this?
I'm thinking of a hypothetical that would make you think like, oh God, the H word sounds horrible. I'm trying to prove a point here.
It's a terrible way to make that point.
Well, I can't think of anything else.
Well, I don't live in a Pornhub scene, so my mum isn't asking me if I'm horny.
Ew, stop it. Neither do I. But I'm just saying, I could bear someone saying juicy. I can't bear someone saying the H word to me.
But anyway, and on that bombshell, it's all we've got time for.
I also don't say the V word.
Which B word?
The V word.
Oh, the V word.
Yeah, no, I don't say the V word either.
Vagina.
Don't say it on the show, Luke. It sounds awful. I was like, don't say it.
I just wanted to make sure we were talking about the same V word because you'd been talking about virginity. I don't know.
No, what? No.
Denise, you don't like the word horny? You might not like the word virgin. I don't know anything about you. Were just talking about my mum asking if I'm horny. You might not like the word virgin. How do I know?
Anyway. I'm done. There was a lot of stuff that I got to watch, right? There was a lot of stuff that my uncle would tell me, Denise, you got to leave the room. I missed a lot of stuff because my uncle would tell me, you need to leave the room. Why? Because God knows what was happening on the programming that I had to leave the room. So while it was a different time period and there was a lot more that I got to see that maybe, this day and age, 10, 11-year-olds. But here's the thing, though. 10, 11-year-olds are seeing this stuff on TikTok. I feel like parents are probably sheltering their kids so much, or like corporations are sheltering kids. But I'm like, I have little kids in my family. I know what they're seeing on TikTok. I hear the language that they're using. They sound worse than I ever did. And I never spoke like that at that age. Like, I didn't curse or anything like that, but I was seeing all this stuff on television, but I wasn't like cursing or anything. So anyways, it's just, I don't know. I feel like sometimes like maybe just kids know more than parents are letting on.
Yeah, but I think like, looking at 10-year-olds, maybe you're right. Like, I think maybe even younger than that. Like, I don't know, because actually, having said that, okay, so here's a fun story for you. We were talking with a client recently, and they were talking about their great success that they've had on TikTok. And none of us in the office are on TikTok, right? So we had to download the TikTok app because you cannot look at it through a web browser because we're old and that was the first thing we tried. So we downloaded Ollie's on his phone. He downloads the TikTok app thing, right? And he puts in his birthday. Like he puts in his birthday, deedly 1988, because that is how old that we are. I'm actually older than he is. So like we are mid-80s children, right? And he is like, put in your interest, and he's like, I can't be bothered with this. And I said, look, there's a skip button right there, just skip it. And he just like, so all TikTok had to go on was his birth year. And the first video they showed him was a girl with quite big tits bouncing them. And I was like, is this what TikTok is? I have no idea because I've never been on it before. And I was like, is this what this is? Because that was all through no interest whatsoever. It was the first video they gave him.
I'm sorry, there's a lot in here that I'm trying to register. First off, the TikTok. Just say TikTok, Luke. Just TikTok, not the TikTok app.
Specifically,
he downloaded TikTok.
Yeah, downloaded the TikTok app.
No, take away the. Don't say the in front of TikTok. It ages you like 10 years. I'm just trying to help you here, Luke. Oh, he downloaded TikTok. That's it. That's how you say it. He didn't download the TikTok app.
I downloaded the TikTok app.
No, it's just TikTok. Don't say the in front of it. It ages you. And then my favorite part of this whole story was diddly dee.
That's all we've got time for on this edition of Quite the WrestleTalk podcast. Mother, I'm very sorry about this episode. I hope Ollie don't watch it. That's all we got time for on this edition of the podcast.
Well, you just told everybody his year of birth, and then he saw big old titties on freaking TikTok.
Well, I mean, if in all fairness, I saw him too. I was sat next to him when he did it. So, like,
you exposed them twice.
I didn't expose him. I exposed TikTok, and I think
you exposed Ollie too, because he didn't tell us. Like, did he follow the account? Did he like stay watching the entire video?
We deleted the TikTok app because none of us need the TikTok app.
Wow, incredible!
It's not for me. I'll stick with Twitter, thanks.
But I've seen a couple of people asking. On the Friday podcast, there is always a team name. Now, there's Pete and Denise, which is Team Penice. We've got Team DeNuke. We've got Team... what's Adam's one? I don't even know. Dadam. Team Dendam. Anyway. And I was wondering what our team name is. And I realized that it's obviously Team Spandex.
I love it.
There you go. So, SP and... there you go. So that clears that up. I made this just before we started. We look very happy to be in Spandex.
I was here for a few minutes behind the scenes, and I was wondering what you were doing too, because I saw you in the background looking very concentrated. Yeah. I'm like, is he like working on the thumbnail or something?
Yeah, I wasn't. This is what I was working on. Yeah, Amanda, I had time to make that. It took me 5 or 6 seconds. I will remove it. There you go. Don't worry. I won't put anything else stupid on the screen.
I'm an ass man. Yeah, I'm an ass man.
Oh, sorry, Pete. I clicked it accidentally. Keenan Currington has said, good morning. Hope you two have a wonderful day. Quick story. I was watching... AWE. AW? I was watching AWE a few weeks back. My wife walks in and hears "Scissor Me, Daddy." She looks up at me and goes, "This is what you watch when I'm not around." Well, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. You could have been, I don't know, you could have been staring at something really weird, like this. Yes. But you weren't. Yeah.
Scissor me, Daddy Spandex. Scissor me.
Well, that's not something I thought you'd be telling me today.
Okay, so we're not at the office, and the biggest wrestling news in the history of social media, in the history of our lifetimes, has just broken. If you have not seen, Vince McMahon has announced his retirement from WWE on Twitter, and it's incomprehensible what this could mean for the impact on pro wrestling. we're here to talk about it. We're here to give you our reactive news. Welcome to a spur of the moment, a legitimate WrestleTalk reactive news.
We're out at a party right now, and Andy Datson is filming this video. We're all here just having a good time. It's Brooke Bourgeois' birthday.
Happy birthday, Brooke.
Happy birthday, Brooke.
Happy birthday, Pete.
And not that, but we're just in the middle of a party, and suddenly Andy Datson walks into the room and just goes, Vince is retired. And we've lost our minds, so we've just come outside to record this video. I'm going to get the official statement here from WWE.com so I can read this. So, Vince McMahon has released the official following statement for his retirement. As I approach 77 years old, I feel it's time for me to retire as chairman and CEO of WWE, which he'd already stepped down from because of the investigations and stuff. Throughout the years, it's been a privilege to help WWE bring you joy, inspire you, thrill you, surprise you, and always entertain you. I would like to thank my family for mightily contributing to our success, and I would also like to thank all of our past and present superstars and employees for their dedication and passion for our brand. Most importantly, I would like to thank our fans for allowing us into your homes every week and being your choice of entertainment. I hold the deepest appreciation and admiration for our generations of fans all over the world who have liked, currently like, and sometimes even love our form of sports entertainment. And there's the other stuff, I'm extremely confident in the continued success of WWE, and I leave our company in the capable hands of an extraordinary group of superstars, employees, and executives, in particular, both chairwoman and co-CEO Stephanie McMahon and co-CEO Nick Khan. As the majority shareholder, I will continue to support WWE in any way I can. My personal thanks to our community and business partners, shareholders, and board of directors for their guidance and support over the years. Then, now, forever together.
It finally happened. Wrestling fans, we as fans, have been talking for as long as there has been conversation about wrestling, about what happens after Vince McMahon. And it always seemed like this not pipe dream, because not everyone's dreaming for this to happen by any means, but it never seemed realistic that this man would retire, would step down. It always seemed as if Vince McMahon would be running WWE until his dying day. And now, I have to imagine, in part because of the allegations that have come out, although that has not been confirmed, he's stepped down.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine, Pete.
Good.
I had a lovely time at the wonderful Brooke Bourgeois' birthday last night.
Yes.
And got up at a reasonable hour with no hangover and watched 2 bang average wrestling shows.
Yep.
And have been preparing to talk about the biggest wrestling news of all time.
Yeah, well, we had the fun experience of talking about the biggest wrestling news of all time during Brooke Bourgeois' birthday party.
We sure did.
That was an experience.
It was. A lot of people blown away by
Yeah.
me having a mask.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
A lot of people on Twitter are like, I can't believe he had his mask with him. It's like, it's very small.
What mask?
You just put it in a pocket, you know?
It's just my face.
Yep. That's how it works.
Always prepared.
Always prepared, exactly. Yeah, because I think I got there close to first out of the WrestleTalk people at the very least. Not out of the No Ross Bar people, but out of the WrestleTalk people, I believe I was there first. So I was there just chilling, and then a little bit later, you and editor Terry and Terry's partner came, and we were having a good time. And we saw Andy Datson showed up with his partner. And I believe it was maybe 30 seconds after Andy walked in, one of the first things that I saw him say to me was, Vince is retired. And I went, what? And then we all panicked, and we didn't know what to do.
Telling the story, because I was the one that told you.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Because Andy definitely, because I thought you were outside.
No, I was standing there, talking with the crew. And I just pull my phone out, and I've got 2 notifications. One is from website Liam saying Vince is retired.
Yeah.
And another one that was just a photo where I was like, oh my god, Pete, Vince, it's Vince. Vince is gone. Vince, he's retired. And you were like, what?
Yeah. Now I do remember this. Now you're retelling it. Yeah. The Vince is gone. And I was like, what do you mean gone? Yeah.
He's no longer with us, Pete.
Yeah,
He's
longer
gone.
Yeah.
It's like a Disney movie where they're not allowed to say die. My favorite part of Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
What would he think? He's gone!
Yeah.
Would have been more impactful if you said he's dead, actually.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
Vince is, in fact, not dead.
Am I thinking of
when we got the other breaking news of Brock Lesnar walking out. Were you outside then? And then I went to go.
I may have been outside for that. Yes, I was.
So maybe I'm conflating the two.
Yeah.
But that was a whole stressful because me, you, and Andy were all just standing there being like, "What do we do?
When does the news stop?"
So someone needs to make a video. What do we do? How do we do this? Who's got battery on their phone? Who can record a video right now? Let's call Ollie. Maybe Ollie can do a video. No response from Ollie. Well, we've got to do it, I guess.
Ollie was taking a bath.
He was taking a bath. What a terrible time to have a bath, Ollie.
Who takes a bath?
You idiots.
Who takes a bath?
just full stop.
Ollie Davis takes a bath.
He's a bath man.
Bow,
bow. Yeah, what a terrible time to have a bath. Missing the biggest wrestling news of all time. And I will keep calling it that.
Bourgeois' birthday.
Yeah. Like,
Unacceptable.
First off, why does he hate Brooke? Why wasn't he there?
Yeah.
I mean, idiot to start with. And that would have been a hell of a video if Ollie was also there and we had like the three of us talking about it.
Yeah.
Would have been a great video. Bloody Ollie. Stupid man.
Yeah. Instead, you got LIW breaking it down.
Yeah.
And trying to stay somewhat composed and just be like, brain is firing off faster than it can process. And there's news. Got to talk about the dudes. Triple H. Triple H back. That makes sense. But and now Brock Lesnar's leaving. And there's a lot.
It's co-CEOs now. It's not even like an interim thing. There was so much happening, and that was like, God, that was literally like, my brain was overloading because I couldn't even process the news and what was happening because I was worried about making the video. So I was like, okay, we're outside. We need to just like go find somewhere where we can record this thing. This is a bush. That's fine. We can use that as like a backdrop so it looks, somewhat okay. So we're not just standing randomly in the street. Lighting's okay. That's fine. Let's record this video. And I was standing there like reading out the first thing and I was like, I haven't even read the statement yet.
Yep.
Like the first time I actually properly read the statement was when we were recording it in the video and I said it out loud. And I hadn't even like processed any of the things that were happening of like, so now what does this mean for this thing? Who is this going to affect immediately with this thing? Like
There's so many angles to take that. Like literally, if we were able to take an extra hour and like compose our thoughts and like make a bullet point list of topics to hit, like the video itself could have been like an hour long. It could have been a podcast.
Yeah.
There's so many things that like didn't even think to touch on at that point. Like there's so many levels to this.
Yeah.
What happens with NXT? What happens with MJF? What happens? There's like so many layers to this where you can just say, well, every single person that is not under a long-term contract currently with a promotion should be looking for this to possibly be a new home. And maybe not. Maybe things won't change. But again, this is the discussion where it can just be a full day's discussion about what this means.
Yeah.
It is me, the new media forbidden door, SP3, back in the saddle one last time here with Mommy Niangi's baby boy, Sat E. And what does the E represent for our last time reviewing NXT 2.0, sir?
E stands for end. It's the end. Bruv, it's over. You know what's the weirdest thing of all? I'm on Twitter right now. There is no mention this is our final show. So for a lot of you people, you're like, WTF? For those of you who didn't watch Luke's announcement, yeah, man, we're done. We're done skis. We're over. I told you guys, give us the mocha chats, but you wouldn't listen. And now we're broke. I said, guys, give us more viewers. You wouldn't do it. So we're done. Sat E Niangi, coined by the great SP3. I am the showstopper. I killed Wrestling Daily and now I killed NXT podcast. Don't put me in the podcast, guys. You have a 5 months or 6 month shelf life with me on it. So I'm warning you right now. Don't invite me as a guest. I may end your show as well. Don't invite me to your house. You may get remortgaged. You may get kicked out by your landlord or everything falls apart. I am a bad luck. I am a bad penny. Sat E, eviscerate your life. That's what I do. But also, hi guys, how you doing? SB, what's causing all this? Forget Alondra Blaze taking out a belt out of a trash can. It's our final episode. That's the biggest news of all. A kid's about to be out of a job. I'm that kid. I'm Mama Yangi's kid.
You got plenty of jobs. You're gonna be on the bit. You're gonna be on the main channel, sir. You're gonna be doing news over there, like Will mentioned, like Luke mentioned in the update video here on the channel. We're gonna see Sat move up to the big time. He's getting a promotion.
And then that's going to get cancelled too. Then that's been around for a long time. And watch me kill that as well. Look at WrestleTalk. They try with me. I'm like one of those wrestlers. You know, I'm like Jeff Jarrett in 98. They're trying with me. The Aztec one didn't work. Double G didn't work. Fingers crossed that this one with Deborah with my short crew cut's going to work this time.
This is pretty much us saying that Sat is Glenn Jacobs, except he doesn't have bad political views, but he was Isaac Yankum DDS on WrestleTalk on Wrestling Daily. Then here he became the fake Diesel, and now they're moving him up. He's getting an upgrade to the main channel, 820,000 subscribers over there on the main channel, and he's gonna become Kane, the big Sat machine.
Okay, you know, I might stop it. It's a bit it's there's truth in what I'm saying, kind of. In out of context, that's what it looks like. On paper, there's a lot of reasons why this show's getting axed. But I want to say positive things. First of all, thank you, Luke Owen. I know you said you watched the show, so I'm putting you to the test if you watch the show, especially right now. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you for choosing SP3. I told SP3 this off camera. I don't know if I said it on camera. My best co-host that I've ever had, like, it's undisputed. Before I used to be like, you know, it's between you and Alex, but I'm gonna be honest. I love working with Alex. He's a great guy. He's the one gave me my start. But me and SP3 have a special chemistry. SP3's got 10,000 partners, so he's like, yeah, you're one of my partners. I got chemistry with everyone. That's what makes him great. He can adapt.
The number one thing I will say, no one makes me laugh on a weekly basis as much as Sat. Sat is hilarious. That's why that he gets a well-deserved upgrade to the main channel, because they need more of you on screen. They completely wiped me off of on-screen stuff for WrestleTalk. So I was the issue, not you.
No, that's not true. No. You know what's the issue? Those 3 letters. It's not SP3. It's the USA, because he lives abroad. That's why the opportunity to be on camera is not there. Because they could ask you to move here. You were like, my wife's 3 letters matters more than
the other 3 letters. Yes, you know what I'm saying? The other 3 letters. Yes.
So no, thank you. Because I don't know if you know this, guys. We joke around about SP3 having 10,000 podcasts. He's very talented and he's very adaptable to his co-host. It's like watching a chameleon. You ever seen a film, Everything, Everyone at Once? I'm butchering the name of the film. It came out this year. This guy's got multiverses. He's like a different guy in every show, but not in a bad way, showing you that he's got range. SP3 has range. Said, I've learned a lot from you under the learning tree. Mod Mother's in the chat. I love everyone here in the chat.
Mod Mother, I'm gonna ask Dutch Mantel personally if we could do a We the People bit for the WrestleTalk American branch. We are the representatives of WrestleTalk of America.
But yeah, we get to more later. 6 minutes in, reviewers will be like, "This is why the show got axed." Let's just keep it rolling. Moving on swiftly. SP to talk to the people.
Thank you so much to every single person who gave a Mocha chat. I also want to say thank you to Luke Owen. He kind of gave us, the ball here and gave us the ball. Like I put up a whole post on my Twitter, on my Facebook with Luke Owen. It was about 2 years ago, just a couple of weeks at the beginning of July, 2 years ago, that he first invited me on the WrestleTalk podcast, opened the forbidden door to WrestleTalk to me. And I can't even, start to thank him as much as I would like to for all the opportunities I've been able to do. Like I said, I'm still going to be doing, written work, news work over on WrestleTalk.com. I do script writing for not only the Parts Fun Known YouTube channel, but also for the WrestleTalk main channel. So I'm very happy with all the opportunities that have been given. I'm very happy that he gave us the opportunity to not just, be teamed up with someone that I did Wrestling Daily with, but to be a part of representation on the WrestleTalk YouTube channel. We are 2 Black brothers that not a lot of opportunities are always
I'm black.
people. Yes, I know. Even though you sound like Wade Barrett, and a couple of people that watch audio probably wouldn't know it, but Sad's black, everybody. And I'm black, he black, my background is black, but
I'm like Bixby from the Chappelle Show.
I know when we first started doing the Mocha 2.0, we had a few comments and people who didn't understand, like, oh, why are you saying Mocha? We say that because we are a part of representation, and we wanted to put that out front in front of the world. So I'm happy that we had any amount of supporters that we have, and you guys are the reason why we did it every single day. But thank you, Luke Hogan, for giving us that opportunity.
Thank you, Luke. And also, Mocha Lights. One of you guys in the chats called yourself Mocha Lights, which I love. You guys are the Mocha Lights. In talking of representation, again, thank you, Luke. Am I the first black person to host a WrestleTalk News coming up? Am I? If it is, I'm going to highlight it because that's incredible. Because does it make WrestleTalk the first channel to have a black person in front of the camera talking about wrestling to the people? Is that a case? I don't know. I'm going to research it. If it is, wow. Talk about that. See, WrestleTalk is there, and all y'all people talk about representation, having Black Lives Matter hashtag. You ain't doing shiznit like WrestleTalk's doing it. So again, thank you so much, WrestleTalk. But this guy right here, thank you so much for your patience. Because I go on a tangent sometimes. I go flipsy, doopsy all around. I know Mrs. P3 is watching. She's like, hurry up and get off. I've been coughing for the hour. Please forgive me, Mrs. P3. I'll be quick, I promise. But I have to thank your partner, your husband. He's a lovely man. And I appreciate the chance that I get to work with you. That's why when I come on True Heel Heat, I relish the moments we get to talk about wrestling unfiltered. When we get to review shows, we get to laugh. It's not always serious, oh, this show is rubbish. I am depressed or I'm angry. With you, I'm talking to my friend. I'm talking to my brother. We're having a laugh. So when you guys say we have great chemistry, that's because I genuinely love this guy and I enjoy interacting with him. I enjoyed learning from him. I've been doing this for like a year now. I started Wrestling Daily last year, early July. I got the opportunity. So guys, I'm only a 1-year-old baby doing this. And I made a joke. I always said that I'm a WrestleTalk young lion. This has been a slow progression. Doing the WrestleTalk News thing is a big opportunity for me, a big opportunity for representation. Because one thing I didn't see last year was a lot of black faces talking about wrestling as much, but this year it has improved a lot. So in terms of representation, I'm glad to be one of the people involved. But one of the faces of it on the forefront is beside me. It's an honor and a pleasure. Thank you so much, brother. SP3 Sidney Poitier III. Kidding. Sydney. I ain't gonna say your government name because I think still your bank details. So Sidney Poitier is his gimmick name. Because I don't want anyone to steal your bank details. People just give up the name so freely. That's why I hate that Sat E Niangi is out there. So easy to steal. Anyway, thank you so much.
You got a great name, so it needs to be said as often as possible. But yes, this brings to a close the last ride, one final beat for Mocha 2.0. For this edition of the Mocha 2.0.
Oh, wait, one more thing. Wait.
Yes.
I forgot something that was important. Thank you to Pete and Tempest. We'll be remiss not to mention our predecessors. So thank you guys.
Absolutely.
And thank you for taking 10,000 people with you as you left as well. So thank you.
Thank you so much to Pete and Tempest. LIW is for life and forever. They passed the torch to us, and we couldn't be happier.
And we burnt it.
That we were able to carry that torch for as long as we were. So of course, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to stay notified. Tomorrow, you got the AEW Dynamite review. On Friday, the magazine, I believe it's the first edition of the Blackpool Content Club. And then on Saturday, you got the AEW Rampage and SmackDown review. So for Sat E, for SP3, love is blind. The grass is greener on the other side. Peace, y'all.
We're out of here. Of time forever.
I am Luke Owen, DAD, and I'm joined for the very last time here on the Friday show by the hardest working person in all of sports infotainment, Lil Miss Bride, Denise Salcedo. How's it going, Denise?
I thought you were gonna do those Little Miss memes where you were like Little Miss, and I'm like, where's he going with this? Little Miss what? Little Miss Bride indeed. I'm like 2 days away from getting married, and it's kind of crazy, honestly. It's been like nuts, but it's finally happening. My house feels like, honestly, my house kind of feels like a scene out of a wedding movie, because all of everything that's going on, it feels like little wedding central. So yes, 2 days left, but this is our last show, Luke.
I know. And Denise, what a wonderful way it would have been as well, because in an ideal world, I would have been packing up my bags and getting on a flight to Los Angeles, but unfortunately, I am not doing that because I can't do that. But I hope you have a great time. And I hope that we have a great time here on our final show.
Well, to be fair, I first need to go and cut a promo on you.
What? What have I done?
Yeah. You and Ollie were like, you know what? We need to make some cuts here at WrestleTalk. Who should we let go? Who should be the person we get rid of? You know what? Let's go with Denise Salcedo, because you know what? That's it. I have a conspiracy against WrestleTalk.
Oh, you have a conspiracy against us?
Yes.
We didn't cut you, Denise. You outgrew
you were
us.
you were like goodbye to the only girl on WrestleTalk, the only Mexican.
That's
okay.
True.
Well, one of the only girls, the only Mexican, one of the Americans, right before her wedding. Let's just give. You know what? If you were WWE, if Ollie was Vince McMahon, right now the Twitter sphere would be like, WWE, how dare they do this?
Oh, Denise, did you not see the comments on the SummerSlam prediction video? That's all the comments were on the SummerSlam prediction video.
What?
If you were WWE, you'd be complaining about you. You've become everything you hate.
Shut up. That was the whole comment section.
I mean, I say it's the whole comment section. It was like 3 to 4 people who were just leaving the same comment on a lot of things.
All right. So there you go. Ollie was like, "You're fired, Denise. You're not good shit, pal."
There we are, 3 minutes in.
And you were the John Laurinaitis of this. You were like,
let's not make me John.
Cuts, Denise
Absolutely,
Salcedo.
let's not make me Johnny Ace.
Cuts.
I don't like that much. Let's not make me Johnny Ace here. That's awful. There's one person I don't want to be. John Laurinaitis.
Luke Owenitis.
Oh, I don't like this at all. Nope, let's not make this a thing. Let's not make that a thing.
It was funny because I was like, okay, I was trying to think, like, what should I do for this, like, final show? And I was like, I'm going to put Luke on the spot.
I mean, can I put you back on the spot, Denise? Because when we had this conversation last week, your words were, this has actually come at a great time for me because I really could do with my Friday mornings being free.
Regardless, I'm going with my narrative.
Yeah, I was going to say,
the narrative is now the evil WWE corporation run by Vince McMahon.
Denise, your comment was, this is a great thing. Like, this is a really good thing, actually. I was trying to have this conversation with you that I needed to part ways. This is giving a great
Okay, I didn't say that. I did not say that. That was added. Wow. Wow, Luke. Wow.
Denise, you're trying to create your own narrative. I'm gonna control I'm like Braun Strowman over here. I'm gonna control my narrative.
Somebody call Chris Jericho. I'm about to go on the podcast and just rip to shreds WrestleTalk.
Give it all the inside secrets, the creative meetings behind the scenes.
Yes, I'm going to be like, so you want to know the real stuff that's going on behind the scenes of WrestleTalk? And then next thing you know, I'm going to be like on all the podcasts, and that's going to be the new thing.
Yeah.
Whoever leaves WrestleTalk's just going to go and do all the podcast rounds.
That's fine. I mean, I'm expecting Sat and SP3 to also be cutting promos on us.
Yeah.
Even though like, yeah. I mean, Sat's on the SmackDown review next week, so I don't think he's going to be that mad at me.
I love it. Well, there you go. That was my heel promo for the day.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, if anything, the comment section think it was a babyface promo, so I think you're going to be grand.
It was a babyface promo. Oh, good.
So. I mean,
I've successfully turned the people against WrestleTalk. Me and my friend Mark. Everybody, right now. Watch.
But Denise, that is going to do it for this episode. I think that is all of our Ultra Chats, I think.
Dude, you got to kill me off, man. I'm leaving. You got to kill me off. Got to kill off the character.
I don't want to kill off the character. Also, it will ruin continuity with all the other shows that you're on.
No, I know, but I'm like, you just be like, she's dead to us.
So if I just kick you out this stream now, but I need to give you the
Just
platform.
be like, boom or something. I'll be like, oh.
Denise, what have you got to promote? What would you like to promote?
All right, so for all the people that are like, I missed seeing Denise on WrestleTalk, well, don't worry, because I'm on Fightful and F4W Online and my channel, so you can still find me if you want to check those out. Twitter and Instagram @ Denise Salcedo. Y'all know the drill. I post everything there, so whatever you need to know, it's there. But seriously, youtube.com/Denise Salcedo, because that's my YouTube channel, and eventually, I want to work there full time, so I don't have to work every place else and deal with people like Sean. So anyways, youtube.com/Denise Salcedo.
Denise, one day I will eventually accept your invitation to come onto a channel and make a video with you. Like,
Yeah, you always reject me. I've asked you like 100 times.
Yeah, I just had a kid, Denise. Like, I've just been a bit busy with the child. The child is now a bit bigger and a bit older. I'm now actually available to do those sorts of things again. So if you asked me, I'd probably be able to do something with you now.
Well, no, I don't want to ask you.
Well, fine. Fuck you then. I won't do your stupid channel.
Okay, I think that's the way to end this show. Luke Owen finally has enough with Denise Salcedo.
Well, Denise, I've loved doing this show with you. I've loved every single moment that I've had together. I very much love you as a friend, and I cannot wait to do more stuff with you down the line. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in. Thank you everyone who's watched this show. Have a great weekend as well. Denise, have a great wedding and really enjoy married life. Love to you all. Jam that jam, everyone.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, and welcome to QuizzleMania 50! Showcase of the Amorons, the greatest spectacle in all of sports infotainment. Hello, this camera. I am your host, Adam the Blonde PA, and I am joined by not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 6, but 5 contestants to celebrate QuizzleMania turning a full half century. 50 QuizzleManias, lads.
You're sweat.
Yeah, it's hot. It's a hot room.
You're so
I
juicy.
blew you up. I haven't forgiven you.
What?
We're in person. You've got to touch me. What's the point of being here?
I want to do it less now.
Disgusting behaviour. It's always nice to see some acrimony.
It's not befitting of the 50th QuizzleMania.
The 50th QuizzleMania. It's Ollie, did you ever think we'd get to 50?
Yes.
All right.
It's a great concept.
Actually, you did book sponsorship for the rest of the year, so we have to. We have to. So yeah, we're going to do this one in person. They won't all be in person. In fact, we probably won't do any more in person until we get to 100, but I'll be dead by then. But yeah, this is just something to celebrate. Celebrate, because I care about most of you.
Hey Adam, do you remember when you used to do these weekly?
Fuck me. That was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad, wasn't it?
Best time of the month though, eh? So yeah, I'm joined by 5 guests, each one celebrating a decade of QuizzleMania. Let's start with our first. It's Dr. Luke Owen, D.A.D.
Nailed it.
It's harder in person. There you
I've got a
are.
script written out for you.
I've got this one's blank. How are you?
Doing very well, mate. How are you?
I'm all right. Cheers. You're hot?
No, I'm fine.
Really?
I think I sit here as one of the greatest QuizzleMania champions in history.
That's true.
A former, I think, 3-time singles champion, tag team champion, Cinemania champion as well, the spin-off of this.
Rest in peace.
I'm feeling like I'm feeling pretty good about today.
You did win Cinemania if you've been on it.
Well, yeah, no, I won the first one.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, and
Some of us
and
have been
defended the
invited.
title.
Yeah,
I had to
very
vacate the title because no one could beat me.
Undefeatable. Well, let me ask you this simple question. I'm going to ask this to all of you, by the way, so you might want to prepare an answer. What's your favourite QuizzleMania memory?
Oh, my favourite QuizzleMania memory.
And I will say there are no wrong answers, apart from anything that was in that shithouse QuizzleMania.
Ollie shaving his head is a great QuizzleMania moment. Oh man, why can't I think of anything
There's so
else?
many.
All I can think of is whose nips are these? That's not really a moment. It's a round. It's my favourite round.
Okay, great. Ollie, welcome to the show.
Hi. I'm going to win this one. This is what's been missing, in-person energy. And so we can all keep an eye on, some people. If they're cheating.
No looking in the chat for this one.
There's no Wikipedia open on another Chrome tab.
I haven't won in a very long time.
Yeah, since you stopped cheating.
Cotton on to you.
Yeah. This is going to be a long show.
We'll get to Andy in a second. Do you want to explain the source of this beef, please?
Your hands are
Ollie?
so juicy, Ollie. I don't want to shake your hand every
Everyone's got juicy hands right now. It's a hot day.
Not that juicy. It's kind of like shaking a sponge.
Shake my hand.
I already have, and I'm wetter than I was before.
Why is Tempest not being nice to me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got beef. I blew you up once upon a time.
You blew me up.
So you're giving him the cold shoulder because you tried to kill him.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fucking Benson complex on this one.
Maybe I am in the wrong.
I just need to convince you that you're the heel.
Good to start QuizzleMania with some gaslighting.
You meet your bully about 20 years later after school, and like, oh, remember you at school.
So Ollie, you
Always being
obviously, your main thing on QuizzleMania is that you can't fucking buy a win.
I was so close the last time. Golden Joe was so close.
Mm-hmm.
I've come this year. I've come closer than any other time. I feel I've been getting in. Remember when me, Tempest, and Sean Ross Sapp we went to the end of the Royal Rumble participants.
I do remember
year.
that.
I'm hanging in there, and I am actually a former champion.
It's true.
Yeah.
We're former tag team champions. In fact, actually, there's only one person around this table that doesn't actually have any QuizzleMania gold.
Loser!
Hey, Jurgen Flop's got something.
That's true. You were not. Well, we'll get to that when we come to you. What's your favourite QuizzleMania moment?
It came to my mind immediately. It was on that episode where we won the tag team championships.
How many rounds are there?
No, when you joined twice.
Oh yeah, there were 2 loops.
That wasn't on that one. Was that 17?
I can't
when
remember.
I was hosting.
No, you were definitely competing because you were my tag partner and I needed that victory.
Yeah.
And your internet cut out.
Yeah.
And you joined with another lead.
QuizzleMania 2000.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the one where we beat the good, or that we lost to the good
No,
brothers. It was when we first won the belts.
Yeah.
That's right.
The
Yeah.
bounce back.
That was an amazing moment.
Yeah.
Tempest, welcome to the show.
Hello. This is the first time I've sat on this couch. It's a very lovely couch.
It's the first time that you've appeared
It's about
at
fucking
this
time.
gaming table.
No, it's not. There's CBW here.
Good point.
Literally about a month and a half ago.
We spent a lovely week together. You said it was the best week of your life. I don't think you'd never forget any of these moments.
I say a whole bunch of
You
things.
did say this is better than any board game club episode we've ever made.
You said fuck Laurie.
I'll admit to that. Absolutely, I did. Tempest, thank you so much for being here. You are, of course, the Jamnat champion, looking to add, I guess, some form of QuizzleMania gold, because SRS isn't here. So.
Yeah, it's not a linear championship anymore. I can be an interim QuizzleMania champion if need be.
It's more of an abstract kind of achievement.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to add to your beef with Ollie?
No, absolutely not. The less I talk to him, the better. But I would like to say that because I was not fortunate enough to be part of QuizzleMania when this started, I'd like to get in on the retro feel as well, and in what little way that I can. And goddamn, it's just too hot to keep doing this any longer. So, back before I was Tempest, if I try and do this in one go...
Yeah! Oh my god, it's gone!
Oh my god!
It was Tempest the whole time.
What? This is like when Sting took off that Sting mask.
I've done it like 4 times.
It's your original mask, and it's the one that really hurts your nose. Yes,
It is.
cool.
Yeah.
You weren't cool enough to be on
fact-checking
QuizzleMania.
Yeah.
Pete called it.
I should have had the little sign. I
No.
brought it with me.
Aw.
I brought it with me.
It's all right. If you hold out your hand like that, Rich is editing this. He can put a fact check in your hand.
Please do, Rich. Thank you so much.
I hope he puts a dildo in there.
Oh god, this is gonna get clipped out.
Tyler, you're
Come on now, it's QuizzleMania. Favorite QuizzleMania moment?
When Steve did his William Regal impression on QuizzleMania, I go back and watch that a lot because it is spot on.
He is sensational at it.
Speaking of, Stephen Larson winning the tag titles is a brilliant QuizzleMania moment.
Yeah.
From out of nowhere.
From out of nowhere, Hail Mary from Larson. Andy, welcome to the show. Our first QuizzleMania champion, everybody.
Who was the first WWE champion? I should probably know that.
It was Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, so I'm him.
Yeah, you're our Buddy Rogers.
It's
been said before.
Yes. No. Most accused of cheating, probably.
No,
in the history.
Louis.
Louis
the most accused.
That's-
IMDb, getting all those movie facts.
Fred the movie.
I've never watched films, but
No,
I do
there's
know
Louis,
the
trust me.
entire. I do know the entire history.
I know Batista's character name, Inspector, by memory.
Pretty sure he was called. No, I didn't cheat that badly. But no, I'm pleased to be here. I was obviously a late sub-in for Laurie that day, who was editing something else.
Oh, is that
I was
right?
not supposed to be on. In fact, the thumbnail for QuizzleMania 1 still has Laurie on it. And I'm there.
WrestleMania 2000 poster still has Jericho on it.
I was such a baby face in that first one. I was like, oh my God, it's Andy. He's not really on much. And then I won. It was like, oh, that's so cool. And then by the second one, I was the biggest heel within the space of a week. Oh God, he's won again. What a dick. And then I put my hair on the line. And that was
Babyface you back up.
Babyface me back up.
Megamind. So what was your favourite QuizzleMania moment?
Other than that, probably. I mean, it's got to be obviously.
Oh, we've lost the dad.
I do have a big head, and I have noticed recently that this little hair is starting to thin. So any day now, that will be what I look like permanently.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
That always does. That's your favourite QuizzleMania memory. Welcome to the show.
Favourite memory, QuizzleMania 3, when Pete invented Jam That Jam.
Oh, well done, Pete. We should have had Pete here because obviously Pete was part of the original Fab Four that played QuizzleMania, but unfortunately he can't be here today.
He is here, he just can't see him.
We do have a little something that features Pete coming later in the show, though. Ooh, that's a little spoiler for later.
Gonna break it. Barber chop.
Sullivan?
Yes.
Lovely to have you here, sir.
Thank you very much.
A darling of QuizzleMania. Jurgen Flop, of course, has won QuizzleMania,
Yep.
but you never have.
I never have, no. Never won any form of QuizzleMania other than when I played a German man.
Do you remember that time that you almost won, but SRS fucked you?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Really
Do you remember the time that No Rolls Barred almost won QuizzleMania, but Luke fucked you?
Oh, yeah. I remember that one as well. Yeah, that was really good. I mean, you know, to be honest, I would have put my guessing of Ric Flair in that as my favourite ever memory, but now it's been forever tarnished.
Yeah, of course, by Luke.
My Grandmaster Sexo.
As all good memories of mine are.
May he rest in peace. But finally, what's your favourite QuizzleMania moment? Winning?
You know what? That was definitely one of them. I think also starting a rivalry with Colt Cabana.
Oh yeah, Colt Cabana wants to fight you.
Yeah, he wants to fight me in a Pizza Hut. I messaged him afterwards. We're going to meet each other at a Fringe.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
What's your favourite? I mean, have you ever won QuizzleMania?
I have never won QuizzleMania. I mean, I really enjoyed. Smooth Pete, I think, is probably the benchmark for just horror. Like the way he just sat, that like a deflated mole.
Naked mole rat.
Deflated mole.
Now, to let you know, watching at home, this is both the final round and the penultimate round. This is the final round of QuizzleMania, but we will be doing one very important round after this one.
It's the Money in the Bank deal.
Can you imagine? Right, it's time to play That's My Life!
Well, we were having a fun show.
I've taken the sunglasses off, as you can see, because you might be able to see my phone screen and my glasses.
Oh, of course.
20 questions. I will cross off one of these points for every question that you ask. They have to be yes or no questions in order to lead you into guessing what wrestler or wrestling personality I've given you. As soon as you get the correct guess, then you will get as many points as still are on the sheet. Once all 20 have been crossed off, then you will be eliminated and you will get nothing. So there's loads of points to get in this round. Whew. All right, let's do this. Sully, it's your turn.
All right.
Is she blonde or was she blonde?
Okay. I have your wrestler. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
I've got your wrestler's information. Cool. Can you confirm that you cannot see this?
I can confirm.
Excellent. All right. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Are they a fella?
They are not Sheamus.
Damn!
No, not a man.
Okay, right. Are they still active?
No.
Did they make their name in WWE?
Yes.
I've got a name in my head that I just can't get out of my head. And I might
Say it. Hail Mary.
Is it Paige?
No.
Oh, suddenly it was like, oh, maybe it is.
Imagine.
Imagine though. Imagine
that.
Can you imagine that?
I can't.
I can't imagine anything.
It's terrible for me to improv comedian.
Fantasia. Suddenly. Terrible. Okay. Right. Now I've got to really think. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Is it Lita?
No.
Is it...
Is there anything else you want to do to narrow it down? You're just going to name...
Okay, were they blonde?
Yes.
Were they American?
Yeah.
Tori Wilson?
Nope.
Oh, great guess. Great guess.
Good guess.
Were they more famous in the 90s?
Yeah.
Is it Sunny?
Oh, that was one of my two.
Yeah. So it's going to be the other one.
Who's the other one that everyone speaks of? The other one.
The other blonde 90s WWF lady. I want you to know, Sullivan, that everyone wants knows the answer.
Even I know the answer.
Why don't I know the answer?
I don't know.
Why don't I know?
I don't know.
It's the mastermind chair.
This is when I was watching, especially the most.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sable.
There you go.
Get himself back in his teenage body.
Of course, fucking
picture
Sable.
myself wanking. My God.
I see hand bikinis.
All right, 10 points, Sullivan.
That's great.
That's a potentially winning round there. One,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's a lot of points.
Let's talk points. Sullivan now currently has 5, 10, 15, 20, 27 points. 21. And Luke, you have 21.
7.
Oh, this is close.
7
Luke
to beat
is
Sully.
famously good at this game.
6 to tie, in which case I'll come up with some kind of tiebreaker, I guess. A quick reminder of the stakes here, folks. This could be Sully's first ever QuizzleMania win as himself, which is crucial.
And to add further stakes, I could crush those dreams again.
Yes. You crushed NRB's dreams before. You could do it
on
again.
this round.
On this round.
You're my tag partner.
Not only that.
Of lovely friendos, the lovely boys, and yet no.
And funny enough, actually, we should have won those tag titles as well, but I fucked it up.
But we did.
I've denied you lots of wins now.
Who's the real heel on this show?
Right, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Okay.
All right.
Do they identify as a man?
Yes.
Are they still active?
No.
Okay. Were they famous? Would you say they're more well known being in WWE?
Yes.
Would you say were they most famous in the Ruthless Aggression era?
Were they most famous?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Are they a top champion? Were they a world champion?
No.
Were they an intercontinental champion?
No.
Were they a tag team champion?
Yes.
Were they a tag team champion between the years of 98 and 2000?
No.
Shit, that's not what I was hoping.
Sally, it's creeping down here, bud.
I've got Sully sweating.
I've got very little to work with. Rather, a tag team champion potentially during the action
Shorts.
This round never disappoints.
Did they have a match on the Invasion card?
No.
Right, so that rules out people like, they already ruled out Jeff, rules out Rob Van Dam, he was IC champion, I suppose. Rules out pretty much everyone in the main events. It rules out Nick Patrick.
It does rule out Nick Patrick.
And Earl Hebner.
Famous tag team champions.
Yeah, by extension. Were they part of the Alliance?
Yes.
Chuck Palumbo.
What?
Actually, I think he was on the card. I think he had the match.
So you've got 3 more guesses to win.
I think he had the tag team match.
Sully, once again, can you feel it?
I feel like he was a tag team champion in WWE.
That's it, Luke. Toy with him. Getting really close.
Play with your
He
food.
knows it. He knows what it
But
is.
it means he came from ECW or WCW.
Known it 10 questions ago.
Taz.
No.
He was a tag team champion.
2 more.
You have one more open-ended question, and then you are going to have to start guessing.
Yeah.
To beat Sully definitively.
So I've got one more chance to get some information.
Yes.
Okay.
He won it as Jurgen in a show themed around CBW, something
Fine,
he
just
intimately knew. But can he do QuizzleMania by himself? QuizzleMania 50.
Yeah.
In person.
In
for the
person.
first time.
It feels like such a big one.
And the thing is, I know you won't give it to him.
There must be people at home being like, oh, Luke's solid for time. He's not.
He's not. If he could win this, he fucking
I
would.
just would have said it by now. The name that's coming to my mind now, and I can't remember if he was a tag team. I can't remember if they did win the tag belts. Is just incredible. He was part of the Alliance. He wasn't. I don't think he was on the card for Invasion. But I cannot remember if he won the tag belts as part of X Factor. Sean O'Hare. Could be Sean O'Hare. He was a tag team champion. Sean O'Hare.
It all comes down to this.
In which case I'm going to go with is it Just Incredible?
Oh my god.
You are currently tied. If you get this next one wrong, we have a new QuizzleMania champion, I guess.
Who else came from WCW? Fucking Hugh Morris. Not Hugh Morris, is it? Let's be honest. Unless it is. But okay, let's put Hugh Morris on the table for a second.
Give him a minute.
I just don't know if that is Sullivan's heart.
I don't think he narrows it down and he eventually has a sable moment.
Yeah.
Who was Luke wanking to?
Just Incredible! X marks the spot.
I'm going to put this down here to reveal it shortly. I was supposed to reveal it at the end, but I needed a stand.
Who's on the Alliance? Who else was part of the Alliance? Just think of that group. There was the Dudley Boys, but they won the tag team titles in 1999, so it's not them. There was Spike Dudley, who was a tag team champion. Have I said Spike Dudley?
You have not said Spike Dudley.
I had Spike Dudley earlier. He was a tag team champion. Spike Dudley.
Oh.
And new...
Unbelievable! Yes! Oh,
it was Shane!
It was Shane!
Who did he win the tag belts with?
The Miz!
Oh,
Christ, I was so focused on that period of time.
Yeah, I spent the first few questions being like, it doesn't have to be before the Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah.
It could be after.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Great. Awesome.
Is that
No, I thought it was Canyon.
Oh, Canyon's a real good show.
All right, so I've called, even with me calling your points, here are the final scores. In last place with 17, Ollie Davis found a way to come in last.
Really?
Then with
Well played.
18, a tie, Andy and Tempest. Then in second place, Luke with somewhere over 21. But in first place, 22, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27 points. It's Sullivan!
Thank you, everyone.
But it's not over yet.
What?
There's a new round. Because ultimately, like, we've been fighting over the QuizzleMania trophy for a very long time. It is an £8 trophy. Also, this one says board game club champion.
It's because the actual ones.
Luke, if you'd won it and you'd become board game club champion as well,
I've already been a board game.
Oh, okay, well,
That's
that's
true.
fine.
But it's time to fight for something real. Something that you guys really want to fight for. Let me cast your mind back to a very popular sitcom in the 90s. A sitcom called Friends. Do you remember that time when two teams faced each other with something horrifying on the line? Well, I have created a little something. We've learned a lot about wrestling today. How much do you know about each other? I'm going to divide you into two teams. Ollie and Luke versus Pete and Tempest. I've come up with this idea. LIW versus you guys. Pete unfortunately can't be here today, but he has agreed, because I asked him about this beforehand, he has agreed that Andy can stand in his place. I'm going to ask you guys questions. I'm going to tally up a score behind here. Sullivan, you're just also going to be here.
Hey.
But I'm also going to ask you questions, and if you get the questions right, you get a fruit pastel.
That's nice.
I would rather have that.
No.
I'm going to ask you guys questions. Like in Friends, whoever gets the most questions right will win the following prize. Whoever gets it right, whoever wins of the two teams, LIW, Tempest and Pete, Ollie and Luke, whoever wins gets to review AEW for a month. Whoever loses has to review Raw.
What?
You're going back. You're going back.
Wait. So I could tank this if I just want Pete to review Raw.
If you want to make an enemy of Pete for the rest of your life.
I'm going to channel Pete.
All right, so here's the way it's going to go. I do also have a message from Pete to impart to the team. It's a voice note.
Oh.
So here it is.
Right. Listen. Okay. I know I can't be there for this QuizzleMania.
Is he doing just a minute?
Andy, do not fuck this up for me. I already watch SmackDown every week. I do not want to add Raw to that list. Do not fuck this up.
All right. So
I kind of want to, though.
We're going to go. We're going to do a coin toss. We have fears and pet peeves, ancient history, literature, and it's all relative. Your team will get to do it twice. You'll pick someone who isn't on your team. I will read you the question. If you give me the answer, that's a point. Then we go to the other team. They pick one from this round. Then we go back to you, pick one more. Then we go back to you, pick one more. And then we'll end with Sullivan. And maybe you'll get a free pastel out of this. Oh, hang on.
What a day. With the championship as well.
What a day.
Oh.
Those aren't real.
I will say this now. The scores are suddenly 2 to LIW, 1 to Luke and Ollie. You need this or you lose the game. If you get it, we'll go to a tiebreaker and whoever gets the other question right first will win. If you get this wrong, you two will be reviewing Raw for a month.
I mean, probably Andy, I would say. Andy. Oh
Balls.
my God.
I think they're going to get this. It's quite
Andy collaborated with his father to make punishment music videos to which wrestlers' themes?
Kelly and Carmella.
Yeah.
Holla.
Yeah.
Kelly and
Carmella.
It's the right answer.
Easy question. I think Megan was quite easy.
Okay, Sully, I'm going to give you Tempest first so you can decide whether or not you get a little fruit pass.
Yes, please.
All comes down to Sully.
What colour was Tempest's sister's bear he used to practice wrestling moves on?
I'm glad it was wrestling moves.
I'm going to go for blue.
You know you're not getting any fruit passes.
No, give me one!
Pink.
Give me one!
No fruit passes for you!
Give me one!
Come on, Tempest, quick on the draw here.
So,
Okay. Buzzer's name?
I'm going to say, I'm going to go buzzer. Each of you will get a buzzer on your teams. Luke will get a buzzer. You will get a buzzer. You will get a buzzer. You will get a buzzer. And then if we don't, if somehow the answer isn't said, then it's literally whoever shouts it out first. So I'm listening for buzzers here. For the game, how many sisters does Sullivan have?
4.
Incorrect.
Luke.
7.
Incorrect.
Ollie. 6.
Incorrect.
Tempest. 5.
Is the right
I didn't expect that to happen.
We got a good show, buddy! We finally got a good show!
In the case of this eventuality, I do have a recording from Pete.
Yeah! LIW going to be doing the Dynamite reviews in the month in the lead up to All Out. You guys have got Raw for nothing. They got nothing going on. Oh, it's going to be great. I can't wait. Today's a good day.
For life, baby.
Today is a good day for Pete, and today's a great day for Sullivan Brown for winning his first ever QuizzleMania as himself. We have done 50 QuizzleManias, folks. My God, that's loads. Commiserations to the boys. Congratulations to LIW. This has been 50 QuizzleManias. We'll see you next month. 3, 2, 1. Jam that jam.
Ah. Wonderful stuff.
What a good opener.
I like to spend some time as well just with the champ celebrating.
Yeah, absolutely. And then...
Is that Bayley?
Oh my
goodness.
Oh!
Bayley! Yes! Bayley's back! Yes! Oh, yes! And she's full on Karen Bayley as well.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Oh,
yes.
So good to see Bayley back.
That's so huge because she's going to be such a good foil for
Bianca. That's a great, which is mad as well because they were setting Alexa Bliss up.
Yeah.
As the next contender.
Absolutely.
And it's perfect as well because Bayley was that was supposed to be her match at Money in the Bank was Bayley versus Bianca for the SmackDown title at the time, but then Bayley got injured.
Yeah.
So this is like Bayley's first time back in front of fans. Since like early 2020.
Yeah.
She like
oh my goodness.
She hasn't been in front of fans for like
since before the pandemic.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 years.
Oh my goodness. And she has been missed. She was
so heavily missed.
Yeah, yeah.
And she looks amazing as well.
Yeah.
Looks great. She's still a heel. She is still full on. People wondered whether she'd come back as the hugger, but nope. She's still got the Karen haircut.
Absolutely.
She's just waving to Bianca.
What's that? Was this someone else? Who's it?
Oh my God, it's Dakota Kai! Oh my God, Dakota Kai's here! Oh my God! Oh, it's Dakota Kai!
What?
I said on Friday I wondered if Dakota would come back.
Oh my goodness!
I was trying to read what the name said on the thing. I was like, what does that say?
It kept moving in a really annoying way.
Oh, that's so cool. Speaking of someone who looks amazing as well.
Yeah.
Are they a team?
I guess so. I mean,
because Bayley doesn't look all that surprised.
No. I think she was like, she basically introduced Dakota Kai. I mean, like,
yeah.
Oh, brilliant!
That's
well,
so cool.
This is great for the women's division.
Yeah, look like they
brilliant.
seem to be like lining up as if they are an act together.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting more.
What?
Is there someone else? Who's got no? What? Oh, we're going to use Shirai!
What the hell is going on?
This is Triple H right here being like, and here's my reset of the women's division on Raw. Io Shirai is on the main roster at fucking last, I might add.
Unbelievable.
That means she's re-signing then.
Yeah.
Because she was done.
Yeah.
She was gone from this company.
Yep.
But I guess with Triple H on the main roster, if you're someone like Io Shirai, like, well, that's a guy I can trust.
Yep.
Booking creative on the main roster. Look at this, like setting up a whole new bunch of challenges.
Brilliant.
Like all of a sudden, the Raw Women's Division just feels like this incredible alive scene.
Yeah.
We were literally just saying, Becky's got no one to face up.
Yeah.
And now look. Yeah. And Bianca's got like loads of people to face
This
now.
is fantastic. Oh my
Are they an
god!
act together? Are they a trio
I think
together?
so. I guess they are.
What an insane trio!
Oh, it's so good.
What a mad trio of people, but still, I really like it. Though.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, Triple H.
Triple
yes.
H, man.
Yeah.
Triple H. You know,
this is not Vince's. This is not Vince's SummerSlam.
This ain't Vince's WWE anymore.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you this for free. Io Shirai to Dakota Kai would be in a fucking ass's roar of that ring.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my goodness.
It's like Becky gonna get back in the ring, like help her out or something.
Yeah.
Oh, and hang on.
Oh.
There's Becky. Oh, Becky side by side. Oh, that's cool.
I love it. I love it.
Bitter enemies, now bitter friends.
Yes, this is great.
Look, Bayley there. The history of Bayley and Becky.
Oh.
That's such a cool visual.
Oh, this is so good. Three returns. We were just talking about who might return. Oh, I guess maybe Johnny Gargano might. But oh my goodness,
we've got Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Shirai.
Unbelievable. This is amazing.
With a Becky heel turn, a new faction as well, which is also a very Triple H thing to do because that dude loves a fucking faction.
Yep, because factions work.
Factions are cool.
They're really
That's why
cool.
AEW has 1,000 of them.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
cool.
They're all in factions. If you're not in a faction, you're a real loser.
That is awesome.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad they just faced off as well, and that was it.
Babyface Becky.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Bayley's there with a really cool trio.
Yeah.
Of her, Io Shirai, and Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai back in WWE.
Amazing.
Io Shirai back with WWE after presumably leaving. She was going back to Stardom.
Yeah.
Heading right back there.
Oh my goodness.
That's such a cool opener. That's wicked, guys.
Oh,
that's a wicked opening to SummerSlam.
We're gonna have a great.
I've nearly lost my voice already.
Yep.
I got too excited. That was.
Luke, we're gonna have a great night.
I think we're in for a good night here.
I think we're in for a really good night.
So glad they didn't do the 26-second thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It would have been way worse than what we just had. We just had a great opening match and then 3 huge returns.
That was awesome. So the chat said, "Paul, you've done it again." Paul, you son of a bitch. You've done it again.
Honestly, brilliant. So brilliant. Oh, so happy with that.
Very pleased with that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So yeah, apologies for all the audio issues we're having. We honestly don't know what it is because it's not anything that we're doing.
Mm-hmm. It's very, very confusing.
If anyone thinks it's the beer, the picture is down there. The beer went over here.
Yes.
It's not that.
There are no cables, no electronics over here.
Yeah, Dom's in the match.
Yeah, I guess he is.
And now we're setting up for a double 619. And Rhea Ripley.
There we go.
Rhea Ripley trips them both.
Very good.
Look at this. Rhea Ripley attacking Dominic.
Yeah.
Woman on man violence.
Unbelievable. Oh, look. Now Ray's on his own.
Oh, now Reg is on his own. Balor screaming for a chair.
Mm.
Oh, here we go.
Here we are.
Could it be?
Could it be? The person?
It's a fiery stare.
Oh, it's not quite fiery all the way, but that's fine.
It's still pretty metal.
It's...
Wow, there's a lot of stage production that's been carted out here, and it's Edge, in full on Brood style Edge.
Yeah, it's real Brood style Edge. Even look at those glasses.
He's cut his hair even more.
Honestly, those glasses are the most late 90s, early 2000s things I've ever seen. That's amazing. He is so Brood right now. I don't know what his music is, but it sounds like it's different, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, that's very
much
full on Brood Edge.
Yep. Edge is making his return to come up against the Judgment Day.
Yep. Maybe Judgment Day aren't winning then. Stunner.
Yeah, dang it.
Yeah,
nearly had a perfect card there.
Yep. Oh dear.
Spear to Balor. And spear to Priest.
There we go. Edge is back as a face.
And he's set up for a 619.
There we go.
Oh, look, and Dom's here still.
Oh, well done, Dom. You turned up on time.
Double 619 there to Balor.
There we go.
And oh no, and Ray missed the splash.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. The Mysterios win.
There we go. Well, there we are.
And they made a great choice having Finn Balor be their leader.
Yep. Really good.
He's pinned again.
Yep. Oh, thank God he got rid of that weak link Edge. He's really shown himself to be a weak link.
And Edge is as strong as they come, as links go.
Oh, my.
That's a fun fact. Brock Lesnar has been in more SummerSlam main events than any other wrestler.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's a fun little fact.
Yeah, that is a fun little fact. I would never have guessed that.
Yeah.
You guess Cena or something like that.
Yeah, Orton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 100% Orton.
But it's like Brock was gone for a while.
I'm guessing that what I'm surprised at is really Cena, because I can see a world where Orton, for the majority of his latter career, he's still a reasonably top guy, but he would very often not main event SummerSlam. But Cena, I'm really surprised at, because I could imagine. Sorry, I need to stop my thought here.
So,
we need to quickly explain what's going on here.
So, yeah, if you're not watching the show, Brock made half of his entrance, then turned around and was like, "Oh look, it's a tractor."
It's a tractor. It's a tractor with a sort of a scoop on the end.
Yeah.
So it's not quite like a normal tractor. It's not what I would.
I don't know what else to call it. It's
like a JCB.
Yeah, it's like a little JCB dump truck thing.
Yeah. I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's Bruce Lee, driving around in my JCB, which is probably what's going through Brock Lesnar's head right now.
It's probably what he's always singing when he's down on the farm.
It's one of his favourite songs. I'm Luke, I'm 5, and my dad's Bruce Lee, driving around in my JCB.
But like Roman's there, like, what is this? He's not going to run you over.
Well, he's not going to kill you. He's not going to kill you.
It's a bizarre little entrance, isn't it?
I mean, how are they going to...
Shout out to Nicholas, Brock the Builder. There it is.
There we go.
That's the one.
You've got it. And it really should have been I'm Brock, I'm 5. My dad's Bruce Lee. But now, what is this going to be used in the Last Man Standing match?
I hope so.
I really hope so. In what way would it be used?
I have no idea.
You cannot get that scoop to hit someone.
Unless you do with the finish to Rock Mankind during the halftime heat.
Yeah.
When you had the pallet thing and you put it down on the Rock so that he couldn't get up.
Yes.
Maybe that's how you're going to end this, is that he's going to get Roman underneath the dump truck bit of this bulldozer, and that's what's going to end the match.
Yep. But not before Theory cashes in at the last second.
It's in the ring, essentially. not the whole thing, but the little container bit it's hanging over the ropes.
Yeah. Oh, and he's jumped onto the top bit, onto the scoop. He's on the scoop. He's in the scoop.
But Brock's having a whale of a time.
He's having a lovely old time here.
Having a great
Is he going to jump from up there? Because I feel like
I think so.
What about his knees?
Oh, his poor knees.
His poor little knees. I just don't see how you can jump from up there and actually not have your knees be a little bit, quite hurt.
Yeah.
Unless he's going to jump onto Roman, which would make more sense.
Yeah. Get down from there.
Get down. Absolutely get down. I'd be fuming if someone started a match like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Thankfully, he had a mic in there.
Yep.
Lesnar does his own intro.
Yeah. He sort of did a southern accent as well when he said he was a big-ass country boy.
Yeah. Is he from Minneapolis?
He's from Minneapolis, yep.
I don't know where Minneapolis is in America.
It's in the North Midwest. It is near Canada. I cannot tell you how far away it is from Tennessee. It's very far away. They are currently in the Bible Belt. Very different part.
There we go. Look, Brock's setting up for the big jump. There he is!
Yeah, there we go.
Big old dive down. Right, that took, I think, 13 minutes to get us to this
That's
point.
Unbelievable. I could have made 2 cups of tea. I mean, I did make 2 cups of tea. I could have made 4.
Here we are. We are starting off as hot as you'd imagine.
Yep.
Because I think we're going to get
A short old match.
Yep. I mean, even as a last man standing, Pete was like, I think I'll do like at least 20 minutes. I was like, come on, Pete.
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous, Peter.
Of course there's going to be a big JCB.
Oh, okay. Where's Brock going now with his bulldozer? Is he gonna tip the ring up?
What is he going to do? I think he is going to tip the ring up.
He's going to tip the ring.
Oh my God!
He's moving the ring.
Is he moving the ring?
He's moving the ring.
Oh my God! Look, can you predict the future? This is unbelievable. Is he trying to get? Yeah,
is he trying to get purchase?
Underneath? Yeah, he's trying to get purchase.
He is as well.
Oh my God! He's tipping the ring! He's tipping the ring! Incredible! Incredible! I've never seen anything like that.
Amazing!
Oh, I love it.
That was awesome.
That was absolutely brilliant.
That was rad.
Oh, that made this whole match worth it.
That's it.
I don't care about all the rest, but that was great.
That's so good. That was awesome.
That is a great visual. Look at that.
It's mad. I mean, Theory can't cash in now. There's no ring for him to pin him in.
No, exactly. You can't pin him in a ring that looks like it's in Alice in Wonderland. Look at it. It looks like it's been drawn by Salvador Dali. It's a ridiculous ring.
That looks like a drawing in QuizzleMania. I haven't got enough time to draw the ring.
I've tried to draw it in 3D and it's come out all wrong.
This is delightful.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,